How's it going, guys? I'm Robert from Machado Visuals, and I wanted to dive a little bit deeper on the ever-popular debate on film school and whether or not it's worth it. Now, there are already plenty of videos that go over the topic, and I wanted to kind of play around with the format a little bit, and I decided to interview one of my good friends, Jeremy Le, who's the co-founder of Ismahawk. Now, Ismahawk, they specialize in live-action superhero short films and live-action fight scenes, and their first major project was Nightwing the series, and that really helped jumpstart their passion for superhero filmmaking. So in the interview, we discuss our film school experiences, our biggest takeaways, and whether or not we feel film school is worth it. So, enjoy.
I'm Jeremy Le. Hi, Rob. Nice to meet you.
What's up?
One half of Ismahawk, a YouTube channel that's focused on action, VFX-based short films and fight scenes. And one of our first big projects was Nightwing the series, which follows Robin. If you know Batman and Robin, Robin leaves working with Batman and grows up to become his own hero. And so we were following that path, and that was our first big project that kind of put us in the spotlight for superhero type videos, and we kind of just ran from there. Background in shooting, I started out actually doing sound for one of Danny Shepard's projects, who is the other half of Ismahawk, and it was for a 48-hour film festival for, I think, Las Vegas 48. And
What year is that?
What year is that? 2012? 2011, I think.
So that was like your first kind of jump into production,
Yeah,
kind of?
because I've been watching shorts on YouTube for a while up until that point, and I had been reading books and articles and just gathering knowledge, but I hadn't actually been doing much on set. And so that was, I think, the first time I've ever been on a set, and it was fun.
So what kind of guided you guys alongside, like, towards the kind of superhero?
Well, we've always been fans of superhero stuff, especially growing up as a kid. I know I quote this all the time, but I used to watch a lot of Batman the Animated Series, the Justice League animated series, and just Spider-Man cartoons, X-Men cartoons, and comic books and stuff like that. So I was naturally already gravitating towards superhero films because at that point, superheroes are becoming more and more popular, especially with like the Spider-Man and X-Men movies coming out. And I guess it was just a natural thing to jump into at that point. Because funny thing, when you're talking to other film students who are, trying to start up their own business or trying to do their own projects, it's always really heavy drama stuff or just
Right.
comedy, like
Comedy, dramedy.
yeah,
Dramedies.
exactly.
It's like all the films.
No one's doing crazy action stuff. The only people are like the guys on YouTube that I see doing like Quarter Digital or Freddie Wong and Brandon. And so when I was watching their videos, it's like, oh my God, they did these videos for just a couple of $100 and just a bunch of friends going out into desert field and shooting stuff. I want to do that. So that's how me and Danny got started. We were just literally going out and just shooting with the two of us.
So you said you initially got linked up through the 48, right?
Yes.
So tell me about your kind of journey into film school, because I know, didn't you actually like switch your major?
Yeah, I did. All throughout my childhood, I was working in computer science and engineering and stuff like that. And I took 1 year of computer science at UNLV. Then I did a year of electrical engineering. Then I decided I don't want to work with computers. Well, I mean, I'm still tech focused. Well, obviously now in film, I'm
Sure.
cinematography, and that's like the techiest of all tech stuff in film. But I guess I didn't want to sit at a desk all day at a desk job. So I jumped over to, what was it? Medical field, dentistry first. And then I did a semester of pre-med. So already 4 years of not film at UNLV. Then I decided, I took a semester off. And at that point, we had already done some stuff on Ismahawk. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is possible. So I jumped over to film and didn't look back since.
What year is that?
That was, I want to say 2014 or 2013, because it took me 2 years to finish the film department stuff to get my bachelor's in the film department, and by the time I graduated it was 2015, May 2015. Yeah.
The main reasons for you like initially attending college were because you wanted to be like computer science and
Yeah.
like get that degree, but like upon the course of you switching to your major, what then was your primary like reason for getting the degree or finishing school?
Yeah. Just finishing school and getting a degree is more of a personal reason, because my parents are immigrants and they came here. They left everything behind back at home so that me and my younger brother could have better opportunities here. So it was just already a natural progression to go to undergrad school and finish and get a degree just for my mom, my parents, you know? So it didn't matter what I was focused on in school as long as I just finished it, because that paper was for her,
Right.
not for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. Like a lot of people, they think finishing films, like getting that piece of paper will like automatically net you all kinds of
Yeah,
like
that never
career
happens.
jobs. Yeah,
That doesn't
but,
happen.
Like kind of me in the same boat. It was because my grandmother and my stepfather wanted me to see through the end of college and finish up school.
Yeah.
After the end of that, like I could literally do whatever I want. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
as so long as I have that stupid piece of paper. Yeah, that's interesting you say that, because like I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm interested in hearing like a lot of why people pursue kind of film programs and film degrees.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it
What
is
have other people been saying about how
a lot.
or why?
Well, just a lot of it has been, I want to get through it, and then by the end I'm gonna be a director and have all these jobs, and yeah, and then you got another thing coming. Let me tell you. What do you think? What was your biggest challenge, kind of going through film school for you personally? Like up until getting your degree, like what were some of the major hurdles for you?
I think with school, it just teaches you patience and discipline in your workflow. But for me specifically, the semester where we were in production for Nightwing the series, and I was going to school at the same time, and full-time school, like I had 15 credits of like the hardest film classes at UNLV, like advanced directing, cinematography 2, master directing, and acting for film director, I think.
Yeah,
all of those.
I remember I was with you in some
Yeah,
of those
I know,
classes.
you were right there. And dude, 3 classes that you had to shoot every week for.
Yeah, those are very
Plus-
technical classes.
Yeah,
like, where
very
you
technical
require,
classes.
Like that require a tangible like finished product at the
Yeah.
end of each of the classes.
Not just at the end of each class, but like for every week.
Every week,
Yeah,
yeah.
every week you had a scene due for some kind of exercise for that class, which it forces you to kind of work under pressure and refine your skill, because especially in film, at least for us cinematographers, like you need to learn not only the technical side, but you need to learn under pressure and quick, because no one's going to be waiting for you. So taking all those classes at the same time as doing Nightwing, which Nightwing was, I think, 14 days long, spread over the course of a few months, but we didn't have the resources we had now, you know? It was,
Yeah.
I was making all of the props and costumes, and
even then, back then as students, it's not like we have all that great access to equipment.
yeah,
too,
exactly. So we
it's
had
even
to,
harder.
Yeah, we had to figure everything out ourselves. So whatever, I just shut up and did it.
Nice.